Hey everybody, welcome back to Thicker Liquor. My name is John, and in today's video we have the Maker's Mark Regular and 101. Any difference besides the price? Let's get into it. Alright guys, thanks for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so. This is going to be an interesting. Everybody likes Maker's Mark. You know, can you go wrong with this price? It's a good price value. I think you can get these bottles under $27, $28 for these Maker's Mark. And this the 101, which I think is just a handful of years old since its release. I think on the market maybe in 2020. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But just kind of saw it for the first time at the liquor store by me, and I think it was about 36 bucks. So not too bad. Looks pretty fancy. Comes in a box, so you're paying for a little bit more cardboard. Let's crack it open and find out. All right, guys, check it out. We got a couple of uncorkings right here. Whoa. All right, pretty straightforward. Everything you know about Maker's Mark. Everybody knows everything about Maker's Mark. They really pushed the enhancing the natural notes of caramel, vanilla, and fruit. It's on the box, it's on the bottle, it was on the billboard, it's everywhere. So they're really pushing that. Maker's Mark's also got a lot of those really neat signature bottles that you see a lot. I did a video on those too, where they range the cask strengths, go all the way up to who knows what. But they make a lot of signature stuff. They make a lot of expensive bourbon on top of just this general stuff. They make the French oak one. I'm not really a big fan about that. I think that's a little pricey for what you get. And this is the newest thing for me anyway. All right, here we go. And you know, the first is the eyeball test, and I could tell you, they are exactly the same color. So far, not much of a difference there, guys. All right, good sound, good sound. Ah, this is a twist. Check it out. Twist off cork. Isn't that something? And why is that? Is it just cheaper that way? All right, we're gonna do a little pour of each one. We got the 101 on this side. I'll take it easy, if you know what I mean. And then we got the old classic 90 proofer. Now, if this is the exact same bourbon, and they just brought this one down to 101, and they took this one all the way down to 90, then the taste should really be relatively the same, you know? So let's give it a whirl. 90 proofer. Pretty fruity. A little bit of like a hazelnut. Maybe a little bit, little alcohol presence to that 90. Let's see what the 101 smells like. There's a little more caramel smell to this one. And you know, kind of looking at them outside the bottle, the 101 is a little bit darker by a little bit. I concur. I concur. All right, so now that we got the color out of the way, let's go back in for another smell. You know, I don't know, sometimes with these like higher proofs, and put down the comments, it's just me. Sometimes with these higher proofs, I don't get as much alcohol blast as I do with some of the lower ones. Don't necessarily know what that is. That's why this time around I went smelling it the other way. Now this one does have a little bit more caramely smell, a little bit more vanilla. It smells sweeter for certain. And this one, like I said, I get more of a hazelnut kind of vanilla mix. and a little bit more fruity, which I'm not really getting on the other one. So nothing left but to go for a taste. Start with the 101. Wow, that really has a very, like, as soon as it hit the lips, I knew right away that it just had a very strong caramel flavor to it. There was a strong presence to that. But really what I'm getting on here is like dark cocoa, the chocolate bitters. You get that real deep, smoky charcoal taste to it. Very, very strong charcoal flavor. There's a little bit of hint of fruit, but what I taste is like the not so much caramely. I get that in the nose, but I do get a little bit of dark chocolate bitters taste to that. Very unique, very unique. Let's move on to the twist top. All right, and over on this one, you know, for the 90 proof, you know, I'm really tasting more of that bourbon, the alcohol presence of it. Even through the 90 proof, and this one being 101, I kind of get a little bit less of that alcohol smash out of this one. This one I get the alcohol in the initial drink, where here it seems to come in on the finish. Let's go in for a rapid recount. Man, you know what? It's pretty much what I suspected. There is not a lot of difference in flavor in this. There's just a little bit more, a tiny little bit more charcoaly and oaky on this, but the base is exactly the same. But you know, should I expect anything different? They're both Maker's Mark. They look exactly the same. Still has just a hint of that bitterness. In a good way, like a chocolate, dark chocolate bitter kind of thing. Yeah, this one, the 101 is certainly sweeter. And I think it's just a little bit more flavorful because of that. A little bit more flavorful. And maybe because I'm getting much more of the woody taste in here, where some of that is kind of being covered up by some of the alcohol taste on that. So that's what I think. I'm going in for the 101, but you can't go wrong with this for the price point. All right, thanks for checking out this video. I really appreciate it. Maker's Mark 101, get a big thumbs up from me. I love it. It's got a real cork. Bonus to that. All right, thanks again for watching through it. I really appreciate it. Throw something on in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. I'll talk to you on the next one. Cheers.
Go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And